Hello, my darlings. You are so very, very welcome to the LightWork Podcast. My name is Ashley Mooney. I'm your host. And this is the place to be if you are a light work or spiritual business owner and you're looking for support, tips, love, understanding, compassion, community, and everything you need is here. So today I'm going to talk very quickly about my two-step business plan for this year, for any year. So this is all you need to do. If you do these two things, you will bring in money, clients, it will give you clarity. And it's years, all of my years of training and experience boiled down into these two parts, these two steps. So the first part is now, before you do this, you need to have some sort of an idea of who your ideal client is. So if you haven't got that yet, you need to do some of that work. You can do that with us in the Power Program. You can do it with the Abundance Masterclass, that's for free. So if you go to ashlingmooney.com/abundance, you can sign up for the Abundance Masterclass, and that will take you through how to identify your get clear on your client, on who you're here to serve. So that will support you. So you need to know who you're here to serve, who your ideal client is, or have a very good idea, and you need to have an offer. So you need to have something that you want to sell. It could be a one-to-one program, it could be a group program, it could be a standalone course, self-study course, it could be one-to-one sessions, private coaching or healing, transformational sessions. It could be a live event, whatever it is, but that you have something available to sell. You have an offer. So the two steps. One is to do something free, do one free thing. So a free offer consistently. So consistently to give one free thing away that your ideal clients or customers want, that your ideal clients want. So one free thing that you know people want, that you know it's valuable, and that you know is going to be incredibly beneficial for your ideal client. So you give away one free thing, and I'll give you an example of that in a moment. One free thing consistently. So that piece is about making a commitment. So whether I would say at least a minimum once a week, so 52 pieces of content a year, which can be broken up into 2, 3, 4 lumps and batch created. You could create for every quarter. You could create for 2 quarters in advance and just create like that. But it's one free thing that you're going to do consistently. And the second part is have one clear offer. You can have more than one offer. You can have 2, 3. You can have a passive income offer. You can have whatever you want. But at least one clear offer that your people want. So again, you need that clarity about who your ideal client is, that your people want, and you need to offer it consistently. Why do you need to offer it consistently? So that people know that you have this available. So that if somebody is online looking for what you have available and you're not offering it, how are they supposed to know? You need to become sort of omnipresent, or be telling, like in the Abundant Heart program, I talk about touch points, that we need a certain amount of touch points. So it's like when somebody, let's say I get an email today and it's for this special offer and it's something that is really useful for me in my life as a mother. Okay, with my kids. Maybe it's how to cook. My kids are teenagers now and I want them to start learning to cook things for themselves. So maybe it's a little cookbook on how to teach your teenage kids how to cook. Okay, that's just something that I would love at the moment. I'm creating a recipe book and I'm doing some online recipes, and I'm just trying to teach the kids simple things. So that arrived in my inbox and I'm like, oh my God, I really want that. But then the phone rings, or somebody knocks on the door, or somebody calls me, or one of the kids calls me, or something on the telly and I get distracted, or I have a cup of tea on, or I'm cooking something and I have to go and take care of that, and I put the phone down and I forget. And that's one touch point. I've got an email. Another touch point could be that I get later on when I'm sitting down, I've forgotten all about that offer. I'm sitting down and I'm scrolling Facebook, and in my Facebook group or on my Facebook feed, this offer comes up from this person, and I'm reminded of it, and I'm like, oh my God, that's that thing that I really want. But you know what? It's 10 o'clock at night now, and I'm too tired to take out my credit card and to pay for that now to do a purchase. So I'm just too tired. So I put my phone away. So that's the second touch point. So a third touch point could be the next morning. I get maybe another email saying, hey, that special offer that you're interested in, it's leaving very soon. It's going to be over in a couple of days. So that's another touch point. Another one could be a friend reaches out to me and say, hey, I heard you are looking for a cookbook to help your kids to cook. I just seen this special offer. And so that's another touch point. So in the end, we might need to have many, many touch points before we actually go and hit the purchase button, even if it's something that we want. So we need to support our clients by consistently, continuously offering that thing, continuously giving them an option. And when I say offering that thing, I mean a clear thing. I don't mean like this, a vague Facebook post about this is what I offer, and no buttons, no clickable links, no direct PM me for the link, nothing direct in that. We want a direct link, either straight to the offer or directly PM me and I'll give you the link to book. Or if you're sending an email, you can put the links in. On social media, sometimes it can be tricky. So we are looking for, so I'm after losing my train of thought. So it's, yeah, so we're looking for, we have our free thing that you're going to send out, and then we have our offer that you have available. And you might have to make that offer many, many times. So at the very, very least, if you have one free thing that's going out 52 times this year, every single week at least, and it's a Monday, then everybody's going to expect that from you. And if you, I mean, very simply, my email, it's a weekly email, and at the end of it is in the footer of my emails is all of my links. How to work with me, books you want to buy, the YouTube channel you want to go, the join the Power Program, or sign up for a one-to-one private coaching package. That's really all I have available at the moment. So and they're all embedded into the email. So I don't even have to think about it. I don't even have to add them. They're already there. So an example of that, that two-step master plan, business plan in my business this year is this podcast. So this podcast, I've created it, I've batched it all, I've scheduled it all, and we've created emails for all of it. We've created graphics for all of it. It's all been done ahead of time, in advance, 3 months in advance. And every single week, you are going to get a podcast that I believe is of value to you in your business in some way. That's going to help you to get more clarity, get more clients, and build your community, make more money, basically, by sharing your healing gifts with the world. So this is the free thing. You're going to get that twice a week if you want. And then immediately underneath that, you're going to hear about what I have available if you want to work with me in a deeper way, which is at the moment, there's two things. There's the Power Mastermind community for light workers, or there's private package one-to-one coaching. That's all I have available at the moment. But can you see how if we just keep this simple, once you know who your ideal client is, once you're sure of what sort of value, what you could do that they want, and you schedule, you plan it, you create it, you batch create it, and then you schedule it. You don't have to think after that. After that, you can show up an extra 2 or 3 times a week. You can do a live stream. You can put videos. You can do whatever you want, but you've committed to at least that one free thing every single week consistently. And let me give you some more examples of some sort of free things. So you could do, which I did for a long time, weekly angel messages, monthly angel messages, annual angel messages. So every single week on my YouTube channel there and across all my social media, there was a weekly angel message forecast for that week. So that could be a very, very easy thing to do. You could have a weekly blog post if you prefer to write. You could show up. One of my clients in particular, I'm thinking, used to show up on Mondays and do a live coaching and cards session. So live oracle card reading session. And every single Monday at 8 o'clock, her people began to anticipate and expect her to show up. And it was like, oh my God, I have to be there on Monday and get my angel card reading. So that was her free thing. And then, of course, she's going to say, if you want to work with me on a deeper level, you can book your own one-to-one session and PM me for the link. In the case of if you have a weekly email, whatever it is, I mean, I used to send a weekly email, maybe about an angel, maybe about something that had happened or a healing experience or a client testimonial, client stories, my stories in a weekly email. And then I would always say, here's the link to sign up to whatever it was that I was promoting or selling at that time. So I hope that this has helped you in some way. Keep things simple, keep it clear. Do let me know in the comments, wherever you're watching this video, post your comment, like, subscribe, and share this with anyone that you think would benefit from listening to this. And make sure that you are subscribed to the podcast. Go to ashleymooney.com/podcast, hit subscribe, and you get every episode. You'll never miss an episode again. We drop a new episode every Tuesday and Thursday. All of my love, my darlings. See you next time. Bye.